Hold up, wait. We do have a Patreon where you can support us. We have a $5 tier, $10 tier,
$20 tier.
Vlogs. We have fun. What else we do?
Dates, behind the scenes stuff from the podcast. Y'all see more of our family. Y'all just get more of us.
Link is in the description. All you gotta do is go down, click the link.
Yep.
Help support us. You know what I'm saying? Help us keep going. You know what I'm saying?
And it's a donation, y'all. So whatever you donate, it's more than welcome.
You get access to everything.
Yes. So,
flat out.
Come on, make sure y'all come on over on this side because it's lit.
You hear me? Sacrifice gang. We live.
Okay, y'all.
What it do?
I am wifey. No, I am Mrs. Mac. Jesus Christ. I be wanting to be wifey so bad.
I am Mr. Mac. This is the Road to Bliss podcast. We talk about relationship things, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to take our advice or listen to us. You know what I'm saying? Do you?
Yes. What works for you, works for you.
Yeah, flat out. So, we got a guest in the building.
Yes, we have a guest today, y'all.
It is me.
Look at you. We have Miss Lisa Webb.
Melissa.
I'm so sorry. Lisa, I done shortened it and everything, and I'm sure looking
You
at
ain't got a little nickname.
I done lost to Lisa. My bad. Melissa Webb. She is a licensed mental health therapist, right? For 10 years?
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So tell us, just, give us a little more about you.
Okay.
Tell us why you went into it.
Ooh.
That's what I really want to know. Because not everybody should be a therapist.
Facts.
So I really, your heart has to be into it.
Yes.
So I really want to know. Just go ahead and tell the people, why did you get started? How did you get started?
So I was in school to be a teacher. I was getting my master's in teaching, and I knew that I was not going to be a teacher long because those kids were, they were kids. And so I worked with basically high schoolers, and I was doing my, student teaching at McClure at the time. And I was like, this not going to work. And so one of my classes, they did a lot of different things you can do besides teaching and education.
Okay.
And so one of the people who came in was a school counselor, and how they explained their job. I was like, I think I want to do that. And so finished school that May, and then took the summer off, and then started the Master's in Counseling program in the fall. And then I finished that in 2011. Yeah. And so then I finished in 2013.
Okay.
I finished teaching in 2011, finished counseling in 2013. Then I started actually being a therapist in 2014.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I did 1 year of teaching. I was like, this ain't it. I was in St. Louis Public. I was like, this ain't it.
Can you tell me the difference between a relationship coach and a relationship therapist?
Well, coach, so traditionally some coaches are not therapists.
Okay.
But some therapists are coaches. So I don't want to say coaches are not therapists because some therapists are coaches.
Right.
When it comes to coaching, they basically work on things presently, so things that are present, whereas a therapist, we kind of work from the present and the past. So we kind of go back to the past and kind of work through past traumas and past whatever, pain, whatever you want to call it. And that's how we kind of work with you in the present to help you be better for the future. Whereas a coach, they just basically work on the present stuff to get you better for the future.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. That's you broke that down very well.
Yeah, therapists go back and a coach starts today.
Yeah, pretty much. If you want to sum it up that way.
Yeah, you want to get to the core of it.
Yes, I am a root person. I would be like, okay, that sounds cool of what's happening now, but where did that start? Because we have to go to the root in order to get to what's actually happening, which is usually childhood trauma or something happened with a parent or a guardian or something like that. So getting to that root and solving that, whether it's forgiveness or working through whatever pain or trauma, and then moving forward, it works so much better than just saying, hey, this is a symptom. Let's put Band-Aids on the symptoms. No, let's actually do surgery and actually get to the problem. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
We've had conversations about that before, and about therapy and going to therapy and everything. And individually, I've been in therapy before, and we went back. And he doesn't think it's necessary to go back.
Oh, no.
He doesn't think it's like, why are we bringing up the past? That's what he always say. Why are you bringing up the past? Like, she took me back. Like, she really did.
Yeah.
And I really think, I went for a few years. I really think that it helped me to understand I have to forgive people for not just, the things that they've done. I have to forgive them for me as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
I do. I have to just like move on from things and forgive people. I really think that made a difference in my life. I mean, I know it did. So I think going back, we always debate about it. I think it's necessary to go back.
Well, I mean, it ain't no debate.
What?
You want to go back? I mean, I don't feel like I need to go back.
You need to go back.
What works for you, works for you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I guess we would go with a couple, but no, I mean, that was individual. I needed the individual, and it took me back a lot. Good. So I believe in therapy.
Different people have different upbringings.
Yeah. I don't know. And that's the thing. Therapy wasn't a big thing in my household or things like that.
In any black household.
Right.
Let's be for real, yeah.
At all. Like, I didn't see that at all. But do you get a lot of couples that, or do you get a lot of couples? Okay, I know you work with individuals and you work with couples.
Yeah.
I want to get more towards the couples. But like, do you get a lot of couples where they have to go back to the root and then they've come out of it and they like, okay, this really helped me, now this helps our relationship move on?
So when it comes to couples counseling, I usually just work with the couple. Now, you talking about going back.
That's individual.
I would definitely tell them to go get an individual therapist. I do couples therapy a little different. I'm not going to lie, I really don't like couples therapy.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Interesting.
Tell us why.
Because it's usually always one person that's like wilding out.
Tell us why.
That's why. It's usually only one person.
I mean,
look, I mean, oh Lord.
I'm not gonna say yay or nay to that, but in my experience, that has been the case.
Yeah.
But no, I don't really like doing couples counseling. I would rather work with an individual and make them become more self-aware, and that way they can make the decision of whether or not they need to be in a relationship or not. So I mainly work with Black women and work with them with their anxiety and relationship issues. And how I do that is making them more self-aware of their issues. Because a lot of times people come and they don't like, I don't have any issues. I'm like, girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Girl, the first 5 minutes, I saw at least 5 things.
Yeah. Women are traditionally delusional.
You know what? We're not gonna go there. Why? What we not gonna do? We not gonna go there.
I tried, Kings. I tried.
Like,
I tried.
He won the pod so bad.
Yeah.
Come on.
Just straight up.
Christ.
We're not gonna go there.
Okay. All right. So I have a question about like. Well, you don't like to work with couple therapy.
I don't like working with
but
couples.
You work with them.
I have worked with them. I have maybe two or three on my caseload now. But but overall, I don't like working with couples.
But how do you stay? Okay, that's fine, and that's I respect.
But
that.
you can ask me any questions about
how do you
relationships and everything. But me personally, I just don't like working with couples. Yeah,
I got you. How do you stay like like you don't want to be biased to people and the things they have. With couples, is that one of the things the reason you don't like it? Because you like you don't want to be on one person's side and the other person.
I mean, no, that's the reason why I don't like working with couples. It's just, to me, it reminds me of group counseling, and I hate group counseling. I mean, more than one person in the room. I'd rather just do one-on-one and not work with two people and then be like, okay, now you talk to me. Now, did you understand what they said? Now you talk to me. Did you understand what? You know, and I'm just like,
You like to cook. You like to cook one thing at a time.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
I can't do a whole 5-course meal.
Because that is going back and forth.
Something in the oven. You got something on every burner.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and for me, like, I be tired after that. I usually schedule all my couples at the end of the day because I'm like, you talk to me. It's just like it reminds me. It really reminds me of when I worked with high school and middle school kids as a therapist, and I had to be like, okay, let's do some conflict resolution. Okay, we just had a fight. Okay, now tell me what happened. Okay, everybody shut up. Okay, it's your turn to talk. Okay, that's what happened. Okay, now it's your turn to talk. And it reminds me of that. And I'm just like, I don't have time.
Yeah.
I love kids for a reason.
You know what? Do you believe that? Because he talks to me like he like, okay, yeah, we're gonna talk about this. Like, I don't care how you feel about it, whatever.
Yeah.
Eventually it's gonna come up.
Yeah.
And he's more of, the talker, and he has to bring it, to the forefront. And I think that really helps communication wise. I don't, and that's maybe why he doesn't think we people don't have to go to therapy. You don't have to go back and undo this, but I think it's important for people for couples to talk to each other.
Oh, absolutely.
Do you think so? What do you think that it's important for couples to have therapy, or only if they need it?
I think having a therapist is good. Period. Whether you're in a relationship or just by yourself, I think having a therapist on retainer is good, right? Okay. You should go to therapy just like you go to the doctor. You know, get your regular checkup. Just go to the therapist every other month or once a month if you're not in crisis. If you're in crisis, you can increase it to every week or every other week. I think everybody should have a therapist, just like everybody got a doctor. Mm-hmm. Or a dentist or whatever.
Look, okay, so you put a question out. Do you think your therapist should have a therapist?
I have a therapist.
You have
absolutely.
Oh, hell no.
Absolutely.
Oh, you supposed to be talking to the Lord.
No.
Oh, I talk to him too.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I think that's important for you and your mental health.
Absolutely, because all the stuff that I deal with, I see 20 to 25 people a week. Mm-hmm. On top of, I'm a director at my site. Okay. So I not only do I see people, I have to do administrative stuff. So signing notes and doing meetings and having supervision and all the stuff, right? I need someone to talk to because half the time I'm crazy by the end of the week. And I'm just
I can see that though.
I need to talk to my therapist.
Yeah. People laid everything in front of you and what are you supposed to do with it? That's a lot. That's heavy.
It is.
I mean, so you hold on to it?
Therapist.
Do I hold on to it? Absolutely. I leave it at the door. I put all my stuff down. When I'm ready to go, I pick up my stuff and I leave all the rest of that stuff in my office. I don't take nothing with me. Okay. Now, when I was in my young therapy days, 'cause I've been doing this for 10 years, I used to work with kids, and it was basically kids and at-risk kids. So I worked at a residential place, but I wasn't in residential. I worked with the school age kids, but they were all it was a place. All right, I'm trying not to say the name of the place.
Don't earn them out. Don't earn them out.
Try not to say the name of the place. I was like, it was, but it was basically kids who got kicked out of their home school. They got sent to this alternative school, pretty much. And so I worked with a lot of those kids, middle school and high school. So I used to take a lot of that stuff home, and then sometimes the residential kids would come down too and go to school, and they just had stuff. I mean, childhood sexual trauma, just bad environments at home, dealing with violence and people dying and all of that. You
definitely need a therapist.
Yeah, and it got a lot. It would get rough, and it was 10 or 12 therapists, and we all worked together. We were all in it together. I mean, we saw some things. I mean, I had to run and get kids because kids would run away from the facility, and I'm running down the street trying to get them. At one point, I had to save one girl from, basically trying to kill herself. She tried to throw herself in a creek, and I literally grabbed her at the last minute and threw her. I don't know how I did. Superhuman strength, because she was a big girl and I'm not that big, and I don't know how I grabbed her and got her back. So it was a lot of different things. It was always something. Wow. Breaking up fights or running around the school making sure we ain't finna get shot because somebody finna go fight. It was just a lot. Yes, I need a therapist.
Yeah, that's man.
Yes, you do.
That's
Lord, have mercy.
And then you have boundaries.
Yes.
Because you can't call people, you can't do anything if certain things ain't reported a certain way, and it's a hierarchy that you got to go through. It's a lot when it shouldn't be like that.
Yeah.
If a child therapist sees something, they should be able to make the call.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I made calls to DFS. Oh, God, we had to call the cops one time because a kid left campus and apparently they got raped. And it's still out there. We don't know what really happened. That was also years ago. But,
open case.
Yeah. But that was
open case.
Years ago. I mean, almost a decade ago. So, it was a lot. It was a lot. Yeah. It was a lot.
So that's your passion, kids.
That's my passion. Okay. No, I don't know. That's my passion. That's my past.
Your past, kids. Yeah. That's our past.
Amen.
Okay.
My past.
Okay. All right.
I've been working with adults since about the pandemic.
Okay. Okay.
Since 2020.
Yeah, man.
Because that kid life, that was getting rough after a while. And I was like, I can't keep doing it. And then I found adults. I was like, okay, this is so much better. Okay,
individual
cool.
adults, though.
Individual adults.
Just keep y'all separate. Look.
Can't do that couples. Individual.
I could, but you know what? The way you explained it, I could see it. I don't make got time to be going back and forth. How do you feel about that? Don't make got time for all that.
Yeah,
and that's probably how he feels. Like, what?
Yeah, because I already know you crazy.
Okay.
That's why y'all married.
Well, I already told her if we go to couples therapy, you're going to be the one that's upset.
He said I will walk out.
Yeah.
I probably will walk out because I would need
It was a female therapist on IG that said like women are walking out of couple therapy sessions.
Yeah.
Did she say why?
Because they couldn't the self accountability wasn't there. They couldn't take it. You know?
I don't think it's just women that have self accountability problems.
Okay.
You always want to go there and say that women have self accountability problems.
Because y'all do.
A lot of men do too. Jesus Christ.
There's definitely some men out here that have self accountability issues for sure. And you niggas need to get help. Let me tell you right now.
Yes.
Flat out. You need to call Melissa. You need to book your appointment. You know what I'm saying? She busy. She can get you in when she get you in.
In about
but
May.
Retainer.
Dang.
You heard her say retainer. You heard her say retainer. Have your retainer ready.
Yeah, have it ready for you.
Yeah.
Look, I have a friend who be like, I'm just going to call my therapist about it. I'm like, oh, okay. And then she come back and, she still ain't, she's still working on her. But but no, the retainer thing is the thing. She can reach out to her whenever she wants to. I love you, girl. All right.
So,
okay.
In the age of internet licensing, right? How easy?
Internet licensing.
Yeah. How easy is it to be a therapist?
So you have to go to school. You have to get a master's
Right.
degree.
She got a whole master's degree.
Yeah, I know, but it's fakes out here.
Oh, they fake. That's them coaches, ain't it?
Yeah. The coaches is fake.
Coaches,
Don't do that to the
Melissa,
relationship coaches.
I'm
Don't
just
do
saying.
that. Don't do that. No.
I asked
no.
the question. Jesus
I didn't
Christ.
say it. I didn't say it.
You accuse coaches of being fake.
I just asked the question.
Yeah, you got your Instagram coaches and your Instagram therapists, man.
That be wrong. Instagram, oh my God, if they not a licensed therapist, and sometimes licensed therapists be wrong, but I just say sometimes they be wrong.
Look,
I'm like, that's not true.
You put a clip up. You put something on IG. You were saying people giving out relationship advice, but they giving out their like people talking from like work. Damn it, where was it at?
What did it say, girl? Because I don't remember.
So you said something about people not giving out. Oh, so they giving out their opinions about things. It ain't actually like the truth about what stuff is or how what it is. They giving out their opinions, not like the truth. Like, and that's
them
IG people.
Yeah. I ain't gonna say everybody on IG giving out opinions, but I've seen some things out there where I'm just like, is that your opinion? Because that's not facts.
Yeah, that's what we said. Facts. Yeah,
it's not facts. It's not factual.
That was so true. I'm like, dang, you're right. You give a lot of your opinion out, baby.
Who, me? See, but I come from
you give a lot of your opinion
a real man perspective.
You come from
I come from a realistic point of view.
Okay, come on. Okay.
Like last week, I would play the clip from Tim Ross where he said you're supposed to lay down. The man's supposed to lay down for his family.
Okay.
And all this other type of stuff. Let them walk on you, and you should feel honored.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Okay.
But then Charleston White said the man's not appreciated until he dead.
Mm.
And it resonated with me because Tim Ross speaking from where Tim Ross at.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
He not speaking from a man that don't like what he doing.
Yeah.
To provide for his family's point of view.
Yeah.
So it's like when women see that, it makes them think that they man needs to just do whatever he doing
and be unhappy.
Yeah, your happiness don't matter. Yeah, you supposed to lay down, nigga.
Yeah,
he's supposed to lay down.
Yeah, you supposed to lay down.
That's what Tim Ross. That's how he made it. It seemed like.
I like Tim Ross. I haven't looked at any of his episodes lately.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen him in the last maybe.
I rock with Tim too, but
he
be wilding.
But that's him.
Yeah.
That is him. He says on his show, this is my show. This is who I am. If you don't like it, don't listen to it. I mean, that's basically Tim Ross. And I think that's why I like him so much, because he is out there. Do I agree with everything Tim says? Absolutely not.
Yeah, Tim be wilding.
But I think where he implement bring in Bible principles and he go to the book, I can't really argue with that. Yeah. Now he interprets it maybe a little different, but at the end of the day, like you got to do your own self-service with that and, look at the scriptures yourself and figure it out. But
shout out to Tim, man.
I do like Tim Ross. Tim Ross is cool.
What? How do I know I need therapy?
How do you know if you need therapy? Well, I will go off of how people come and see me for therapy. Usually it's a couple of different reasons. So it may be like some big crisis that happens. So that may be like death of a loved one, loss of job, or something's happening. So they're like, okay, I need to go to therapy. Another thing, people may end up just being like, I've been acting weird lately. I've been really anxious, or I'm really sad, or I'm really something. I just can't put my finger on it. Okay. Other times people just like, I just want a therapist just because I want one. Okay, cool. So I think it's a wide variety of reasons why you can go to therapy. And also sometimes people be like, I want to work through past experiences that I've been through. Maybe like a past trauma, a past, work through childhood stuff, whatever it is.
They come in wanting to work through that stuff?
Because you realize that it's affecting your today life.
Yeah. No, I absolutely understand that.
It's just the look on your face, like, people actually do that.
Like, because that was a lot for me to, like, unbox, like, all of the, it was a lot. It took a minute for us to even get there. Yeah. Like, that was a lot. And it helped, but it was just a lot to have to go through that and remember that stuff and talk about that stuff. That's a lot. So, for somebody to, kudos to them for coming in and being like, hey, I got to fix this first so I can get this together.
Yeah, and usually they realize that they need to fix this because it's like your husband said, it comes into like their today life.
Yeah, I guess that's what happened too.
Yeah, in present life, they're like, ooh, this kind of came up. What is this? You know, and so then people want to go see the therapist to work through their stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Not, you know what I'm saying, breaking any confidentiality laws. What's the most common thing that people come in for? Like, is it childhood trauma, or do women come complaining about the men and the men come complaining about the woman? Or, you know what I'm saying?
I'm like, how do I answer this? So like I said, I see women who experiencing anxiety and relationship issues. So all my people gonna either come in with anxiety or relationship issues or both. So what I mainly see is people coming after a breakup, or people coming and their relationship is jacked up and they're like, I don't know what to do. Those are two main ones I see. But usually people coming after a breakup. I had a lot of people that are like, I just broke up, I need help. Or I just got this toxic relationship, I need help.
Okay.
Or help me to get out this toxic relationship. Those be rough.
Those be rough?
Oh, well, yeah. They in it, probably.
Because they in it, and it's hard to get people to see things while they're in it.
See, that's what I was saying. I need to get my license, because we only need, you can give me 150, you give me 30 minutes, we going to figure this
30 minutes? You need at least
I got 2 questions. Is you ready to go?
Is you ready to go?
And then go. Therapy session over with. Flat out, keep me on the retainer. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
that's it's over with.
Yeah,
there's so much more to it than just that.
Unbag all of that, James.
So
like, come on,
more.
Huh?
You got a lot more to unbag.
It's
no,
so much.
Why you feel this way?
It's good because so all of the.
What am I holding on to? Like,
it's gonna boil down to those 2 questions. Because if you ain't ready to go, then you ain't ready.
But what
to
if
go.
you don't know if you're ready to go? That's what you know. Somebody need help with.
Then we just pull out number 2 in a piece of paper and write your pros and cons.
See, now
if your pros outweigh your cons,
gonna come from.
I'm like, that's for 60 minutes. Talk about 30 minutes. Like, you ain't doing nothing in 30 minutes.
And now we got to work this out.
Okay.
We got to do paperwork now. Write it out, pros and cons.
And
then you tell me if it's worth it to you.
What would you tell? He's so crazy.
No, I'm good, and she know it. Flat out, she know it.
See,
I need a referral.
These opinions right here that I be talking about.
Those
my
opinions.
husband. They real opinions though. They real life. Straight up, it's real life.
Funny.
What would you tell a woman that is in a relationship?
It's the side for me. Yeah. Like, I'm like, where this going?
In a relationship.
Jesus Christ.
wants to be married to this person, is in like premarital things, doing things, but a situation occurs and
what's the situation?
Okay, a baby. Well, not a baby.
I mean, a
just
baby
found out about
of the relationship or
before the person, but just found out about the person.
Okay,
about the baby, right?
Okay.
And now we having the issues with the baby and the child's mom.
Wait a minute. It's a live baby or a side baby?
It's his baby. They wasn't together.
I know it's his baby.
So
is it a live baby or it's a side baby?
Wouldn't that be a side
baby? A side baby, we together and I had this baby on you. A live baby is I just didn't tell you about this baby.
I had the baby before you.
It's a live baby.
Before you, but you know.
Okay, that's important information.
It's a lie, right?
I'm about to put you on retainer. Come on.
So that's a lie. But they're having a problem because, okay, they're not married yet. Okay. So
how long they been together?
A few years.
So like 3,
4. Okay. 3-4 years. But you know, it's the question is, what should I do? And my response is always, you have to do what you want to do. I'm not in the relationship. You know, you have to figure out what works best for you. I'm never the person to tell someone that, okay, hey, leave your partner. That's not me, because I don't know what I would do in a situation.
Right.
And I can't tell you. I ain't got to deal with it.
Right.
What is your advice to somebody that's going through that?
The same thing. Like, I don't tell. One thing I have to tell people when it comes to therapy, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I say that I say in the first session, I'm not here to give you advice. I'm not here to tell you what to do. You do what you want to do, because it's your life. You know your life better than me. So you only see me for an hour.
I'm just going to talk to you and just tell you my problems and what we going to work. How we going to talk through this?
How we work through it is by you processing. Okay. I am a guide. Okay, so think of me as Siri. Like, I tell you how to go, but it's up to you on how to get there. Okay. Right? You can walk there. You can drive there. You can take a bicycle. You can get a scooter. You can crawl. I don't care. Okay. As long as it's safe, as long as we're safe, I don't care how we get there. As long as we're safe, we good. Okay. So you figure that out.
That. Yes. Okay.
Yes. All right, you want to know my opinion?
Yes, honey. Come on. Tell everybody.
Therapist Matt got some shit I got to say. Now.
Coach. Come on.
I'm pulling out the piece of paper and the number 2. Write your pros, write your cons. If you got all pros and your one con is this baby,
and you lied,
you need to stay.
I think we can work through the.
But see, I don't know. See, I guess it all goes back to, like, what does she want, right? Yeah. Because it's up to her. So it's like, if she wants to stay, then okay. You have to know, if you stay, this baby gonna be there, this baby mama gonna be there, and your boo gonna be there, and you have to deal with all 3. And if you can't deal with all 3, then you might not want to stay. Yeah. And that's what I will say.
And it's a live baby. It's really not a side baby. A side baby holds a lot more weight than a live baby. That's why that was important information.
Was it?
Yeah, side baby hold way more weight than, you know what I'm saying?
Than a live baby.
Than a live baby.
Yeah. They all just distrust and dishonesty.
Nah.
And that's
the side baby come with infidelity.
That too.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
That too. But then
that's a lot.
But the other baby just come with a lie, because the partner never told her that there was a baby.
Yeah.
Which is also still messed up.
That's still distrust. That's our dishonesty.
Now see, I'm gonna put you on the. I'm finna put you on the plate.
Okay, come on, put me on the plate.
You want a side baby or a live baby?
I don't want.
Neither.
I'm telling you.
Oh my God.
I said it.
I never gave the C option.
This person.
It's just A or B.
It's always an option C.
Oh my God. C. Oh Lord.
You know, I said that we had a conversation. I said that I'm like, I don't know what I would do in this situation, but they're not married. I'm married. If that, you know, that'd be a long time. You got a whole 15-year-old you ain't told me about. But I'm just saying. But yeah, and. I mean,
also a lot of other factors go in that too. Like, how is the relationship? Because if they are on rocky ground, all of a sudden this other baby come popping up. It's a wrap. Yeah, At least I would think it's a wrap.
It's definitely.
But you know, sometimes people stay for whatever reasons, and that's their reason. But I mean, it's a lot of different things that go. Has he been lying before? It's just like the first major thing he lied about. Right. You know, it's a lot that can go into that.
Yeah, you just can't tell somebody what. I just can't tell somebody what.
Oh, and then also, I just keep thinking of stuff. I'm sorry.
Come on.
And then also with her, you know, it comes down to her and like how she operates. Is she a people pleaser? Is she anxious? Is she afraid that if she loses man, then she's gonna be single forever? Like all that kind of plays into part 2. So like her mental state, her mental capacity, and all that, and how she thinks about things. So
she needs some individual therapy.
And that's what I do.
Okay,
right. So
there you go, Melissa Webb. She can help you. Look, we'll make sure we're gonna have to tag in our post.
Yeah,
we got you.
Flat out. I'll definitely put the link below.
Oh my god,
can't get into May.
You can't get into May.
She said, "Remember that."
Remember
can't
that.
Get into May.
She like the doctor's office.
All right, so you got a podcast, and your podcast is
Untoxify Your Relationship.
Oh my gosh,
it's a totally made up word. I probably need to go get it trademarked.
So hilarious. Hilarious is that I put it in my notes. Untoxify your relationship. I'm like, oh, that's not a.
It ain't pop up for you.
Word. You know, it's just all the red was under. I'm like, oh, that's not real. But we made up plenty of words. We had stuff, so it's okay.
I mean, that's because you messing with the U-City nigga. That's what we do.
U-City?
Yeah,
what?
That's what we do. Yeah, all day.
Lord.
That's what we do.
For y'all, U-City, I say it all the time. Y'all just wanted to, like, united. Damn, like groups of people that I know
anywhere we go
in St. Louis.
It don't matter.
It does not matter
in the United States. In
everybody
Europe.
know about U-City.
We gonna let people
in St.
know.
Louis. Oh my God!
Just like when she said web, I was like, what? I was like, let me see her.
Let me see it web.
I said, oh, that's Kev, listen.
He did.
Straight up.
I'm like,
flat out.
Kev, okay.
I was like, she a therapist? Hell no.
Well, Kevin a therapist too.
Straight up?
Oh wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to have to get him on.
He just graduated a year ago. Yeah, I think he graduated a year ago with his master's.
Now, what type of therapist is he?
Same.
Oh, okay.
He loves couples. Like, that's his thing. I'm like, you can have them, bro.
Look at you. Got time to coddle these damn people.
Yeah.
I understand.
I'm cool.
Lord. Okay, so what made you start the podcast? And then
what made me start the podcast? I will say I'm bored. I was bored, but that's not the case. No, I've been thinking about doing a podcast for a while. I love to run my mouth. That is like one of my favorite things to do is run my mouth. And I had the idea, had the name for years. It just never really did anything with it until August of last year. So, yeah.
And you just, so did you see toxic relationships? That, made you want to?
I have been in.
Oh, okay.
I have been in some toxic ones.
Okay.
Currently single. I'm on the market.
Okay. Kings.
I'm out here.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But no, I've been in toxic ones and learned a lot from them. Definitely learned a lot from my clients who have also been in toxic relationships and just learning how to navigate that with people. And so, yeah, I was like, I think other people need to know how to navigate and how to untoxify their relationship. So, yeah.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Okay.
Is there a healthy limit of toxicity? Because I believe that there is a healthy level of toxicity.
How healthy? Like what's your on the scale from 1 to 10?
Okay.
His pettiness.
Relationship is 100%.
Okay.
I think between 7 to 10% of toxicity is not bad.
Okay, so what is that toxic?
It might be some petty.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Petty.
saying?
Okay.
It's like let me think of something petty. Like I call her, she don't answer the phone, and she call me back, I don't answer the phone. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, then I call her back, like, I thought we weren't answering the phone today.
Just silliness. Like
that's just silly.
That's just silly. And like stuff like he'll leave when he gets out the shower, knowing that that's like a pet, like I hate it. Pick up your stuff off the shower. off the floor. He'll leave it there.
Yeah.
And then come in the room and say, I left it down there for you to pick up.
But then I pick it up though.
That's just rude.
I still pick it up.
He don't.
I do. Rude. Yes, I do.
He do it.
Don't do that to me.
He do every now and then. He be good with it.
See,
he'll come home. He'll be like, "What's up, baby?" Come here, give me like after he hit me. He come here, give me like.
But I mean, that works for y'all though.
That's love tap.
So is that really toxic for you all?
No, I mean,
I don't know,
not for us.
Exactly.
You know
I guess it will be for other people if it doesn't work for them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. But there are some toxic traits that
Okay.
people should just stay away from.
Okay.
Yeah.
So give us some toxic traits.
What are they? So like manipulation,
Okay, yeah, for sure.
gaslighting,
Yeah.
lying, anything like anything abusive. So
Yeah.
substance abuse, physical, emotional, all that.
Okay. Abuse, that's that's abuse. So you just heard it, toxic. Okay, I'm sorry. Come on, Melissa. My bad.
I'm not gonna do it with you. I'm not finna do it. I'm not finna do it.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna let you live.
I would say any aggressive behavior. So
Yeah.
like verbally, physical,
Okay.
Stuff like that. Those are the ones I can think of off the top of my. I'm sure there are more, but right now that's what I got right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Toxic. Yeah. Oh Jesus. Abuse is abuse.
Oh, also lying. Lying, that's another.
Okay. The toxic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like old boy and the baby. Like that's.
And I don't think the line is new, so that's the thing. Jesus.
Oh Lord.
See, that's a whole. What works for you works for you. I ain't in it. I can't.
Listen,
I don't
ain't
know
got
what I
time
would
to
do.
be in no relationship where someone just lying to me. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. I can do better things for my life other than sit in a relationship with someone who gonna lie to me.
Yeah.
That means there's no trust.
Yeah.
But why am I there?
Yeah.
I ain't got time.
Yeah.
So
So you coming for it? Just know she ain't got time.
she ain't got time.
I ain't got time.
What advice would you give somebody who's having like a hard time communicating?
Well,
Like a woman or a man that comes to you and just keeps telling you about their mate, but they're not telling their mate.
I would say, why are you not telling your mate? What's that, I guess, barrier for you to talk to your mate? Because obviously something's happening there where you don't feel comfortable with, expressing whatever it is that you want to express.
Right.
So it comes down to you. Like, why are you not doing that?
Yeah.
But then like whatever the answer is, and we kind of go from there.
Yeah. And that's dealing with how the person receives it. The other person receives it. Flat out. Like, kids come to her on some wild stuff. She's like panic. You know what I'm saying? I'm more or less calm about it. Like, I can go back to when I was a teenager.
Yeah, and
she can't.
His experience, not my experience, though.
And what's your experience?
I mean, my mom was real, real strict. Like, James was free. He got out here and was able to do a lot of things in the world.
We was in square parties, you know what I'm saying?
He used to,
Shout out to my ill niggas, you know what I'm saying? We was in square parties, everything. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa, you took it back.
Yeah, straight up.
With the beads and all of that.
Oh yeah, you already know.
Lord.
But I be telling her we used to run it. She don't be understanding.
Reunion. They didn't even know.
She don't understand how serious it was. It was very serious.
It was a whole thing. That was like a mini fraternity.
Yeah, it was a takeover.
Maybe that's why y'all so hype. Like everybody maybe that's why everybody know y'all.
Oh no, that's the culture of U City. Period. I don't know if it's
Facts.
still like that, but back then
It was.
flat out, it was lit.
Yeah.
It was.
Okay.
But yeah, so
okay, U City. Okay.
that was hate.
I'm like, you mad?
That was hate. That was hate, cuz.
I felt the hate
That was
from over
hate.
here. Like,
That
hold
was
up
hate.
now.
Lord, I'm in the middle of both of them.
Please don't.
All
It's
right.
been Facebook wars of people talking about you see it. Everybody get on that person. You don't want.
What?
You don't want to see.
No,
that.
I love y'all. I really do.
Okay.
I mess with how dope y'all are. Like I went to a PWI. So, we don't have that unity like, y'all do.
That's fair.
I appreciate it. Like we went to the
And that's why I think you need therapy for that too.
I need the what?
You're probably traumatized by that.
Not traumatized.
Flat out. You talking about early
Some
2000s.
things do get me. Don't get me
You
wrong.
talking about early 2000s.
Some
like,
things get me.
It's different.
But I'm just saying. But yeah, I love y'all. I respect y'all. U City.
So you were not free like James.
Oh yes, I was not. My mom was real strict. So I think everybody, and I had to sneak and do things. So every time something happened, I'm thinking the worst. And he's like, "Oh no, they were just out there doing this and that. That's just what they gonna do." No, normal people don't do that though, do they? Like he like, yeah, kids that got out here and did it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, like that's not okay. And I'm a little more. I have learned, and it was because of him. Because I have girls. We have a lot of girls. We have 6 girls and 1 boy.
Oh wow!
All together. So I've learned I needed to calm down when they came to talk to me. Mm-hmm. In order for them to keep coming to talk to me. Because I have one that just like, she don't care what she tell me. I be like, all right, just some things I just don't need to know. Like, I don't want to know. They're absolutely, I'm your mother.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had to really, really step back. And sometimes I still be like, what the, But it just be like stupid stuff, like kids. Just
it don't be stupid. It be teenage stuff.
It's
man.
teenage
Jesus.
Stuff. Yeah. I think that comes like I worked with teenagers, so I'm just like, it's just teenage stuff.
I used to be patient, but I ain't. Oh Jesus! Like I don't have time to coddle adults. I don't have time. Like my teenage kid, and then it's another. I'm working with my damn kids, the age range. Mm-hmm. I don't have time for y'all that don't care.
So you need patience.
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to have a lot when everybody be like, how you deal with all them kids at one time? We just dealt with them.
You just kind of zone out.
And that's what I used to do when I was younger. Oh man, we was just praying y'all was okay. Like no lie.
Yeah, and then she got patience for herself though.
Oh my God.
Flat out.
I give myself a lot of grace to say.
Yeah. Flat out.
Like something that they would do. If I did it, boy, I'd be like, oh, okay, it's okay. I probably would, though. Yeah. Shoot. Damn kids.
Tripping. So what are some key things you would say are attributed to a healthy relationship? Like, how do I know I'm in a healthy relationship?
That's a good question. I would bring it down. Well, yeah, I would say, do you feel safe? Safe emotionally, safe physically, safe mentally. Like, can you talk to your partner and feel like that you would be heard and seen and not feel judged and all that? If you feel judged, that means you probably don't feel safe enough to talk to your partner, right? So just, do you feel safe? And I think that's the question that I would ask someone. And if they say, no, and I'm like, okay, where don't you feel safe? And then we'll kind of go into that. And I'm like, well, do you think your relationship is healthy now? That we kind of talk through that. And they're like, after today, no. Okay, cool.
Straight up.
What do we need to work on? And then it goes to, what do we need to work on in order for you to be healthy and safe, right? Because, again, I don't do couples.
Right.
So I work with the individual to help them to realize what they need to do. And then a lot of people always ask me, like my brother, because, he works with couples. He's always like, how can you work with the individual and not work with the couple? I said, because the client, this is my client. The couple is not my client. So I work with my client to make them healthy, so that way they can make the decision of whether or not they need to stay in that relationship or not. Okay. And I think that's how I kind of contribute to the relationship aspect.
Okay.
Because I'm like, you're my client. I want to make sure you're safe, you're happy, and that you're living your best life. Right. And in order for that to happen, we might need to eliminate some things. We might need to add some things, and we might need to keep some things the same. You decide that. And so that's kind of like how I end up helping couples. A lot of times my people break up. That's not my fault.
Yeah, I mean, and I understand where he's coming from, because it's like you only getting one side of the story. Mm-hmm. Like, and a woman will sit down and tell you whatever they side is.
What are you trying to say?
You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying nothing, but I'm saying something. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying nothing, but I'm saying something.
I'm like, what you trying to say?
That's not right. Your therapist will tell you that. That's not right. You can't tell me out.
Come on, Pat.
But, I mean,
that's not healthy communication.
I'm just saying, I worked with men and women, okay? And I have heard both sides.
Okay, who do the most? Men or women?
It depends on the person. Depends on the person.
She done hit me with the D. I tried to.
That's hilarious that you would even do that.
That's all D did, was just hit me with a bunch of neutral answers. I was trying to get her out that neutral zone. She wouldn't come out that neutral zone. She stayed there.
I really think as a therapist, I was explaining to somebody who had asked me a question to ask Z, and I had to explain, like, you have to understand, like, she can't be biased to either side. Like, she can't be, like, how she has to be able to hear both sides, give her opinion on both sides, and then it's that individual purpose, the individual person's decision to do whatever they're gonna do.
Yeah.
So you can't. She was like, she never answered my question. But she can't.
We do a lot of that. It's a lot of therapists that they give a lot of political answers, and I am one.
Political.
They give a good political answer, and I realize I do that in my everyday life too. I'm like, that was definitely a therapist political answer. Didn't really answer the question, but I answered it enough to where you can leave me alone. I can go about my day.
That's hilarious.
And then like later on, they're like, you never really answered my question. I'm like, yeah, I know. That was the point.
Yeah, like that's not like
that is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I want to get the question answered.
I think that's just therapists, though. I mean, I really do. Like,
I really can't. But that's the thing. Like, I really can't answer that. It really is the person. It really depends on what that person needs to work on. You know. So I mean, if it's a narcissist, narcissists can be men or women.
Yeah.
I can't say it's always men. I mean, percentage wise, it's mostly men, but there are men and women that are narcissists. So.
You said that though.
All right, I got a hard question.
I don't want it.
Get ready.
No.
Why is the what they call it, the double standard, right?
Okay.
Of women cheating and staying. I mean, men cheating and women staying.
Okay.
And then the woman cheating and men leaving.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Because men can't take the cheating. We know that.
I think it. Yeah.
Don't do that.
No. Seriously,
Nah.
men are not easily. We're such of like nurturers and like women like. I don't know. It's just something inside of us. Men don't have the capacity to like know that like the trust has been broken. This has happened. And I'm going to forgive this person. I don't think a lot of men forgive that easy. I just don't. I think women, we're more easy to forgive than men. I really do.
So the reason why I said I don't know is because I've known people on both sides of that, and they have left, right? And that's why I'm like, I don't know if it's a double standard or if it's just the person who gets cheated on and, like, again, where they're at mentally, right? Because if let's say my boyfriend or husband or whoever cheats on me and I end up staying, I think a lot of things go into, again, how the relationship is and, you know, where am I at mentally. I might be like, well, you can't leave me because I just lost my job and you the sole provider, so we gonna have to figure this out because I need money, right? And not wanting to go out on my own and figure it out on my own. Why? I got someone here who can help me. I don't know. That's why I said, I don't know. I feel like it's a lot of different factors that kind of go into that. And when it comes to men and they women cheating, I think a lot of times men don't believe that they women will cheat. I think they think, oh, I got you and you just going to stay faithful. And I can do whatever I want. Some men, I'm not saying this is all.
And once it's broken.
And once that's broken, it's like, oh, she could actually, like on, what was that movie? The Best Man. Like prime example of, I got you, you ain't going to cheat on me. And then she went off and did whatever with Harper.
Yeah. And the thing with me with the Kings is Kings don't get on my tail. They be cheating and be mad that they woman cheat.
Y'all can't take it.
I thought those two were supposed to cancel each other out.
It should, in theory.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like what? Like, huh?
How you mad?
How you mad, bruh?
Yeah.
But they be mad. And I think, you know, again, that's that toxic stuff. Like how are you mad if you cheat and then you find out your girl, it don't make sense. It don't make sense. But also, I think that's an ego thing. It's pride. It's all of that. And that needs to be broken anyway if you're going to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
Should somebody stay in a relationship for the kids?
No. No.
Why not?
Crazy.
No.
I mean, I'm just asking because some people out there are like, oh my God, I'm staying for the kids.
I know. And, and again, you do what you want. If it was me, no, I would not stay for my kids. I would get out and I will make sure I let my kid know what's going on, and I will make sure I show them what a healthy relationship look like. I'm not going to say something that's toxic just for the sake of a child or children. I'm like, nah, I'm not going to keep getting my ass beat for the sake of
these kids. And then
on top of that, the kids don't see that.
Yeah.
So then they'll be like, oh, that's what love is. You got to get your butt kicked, you know, in order for mommy and daddy to love each other. And I don't want to set that example for my kids. So what I say for the kids, absolutely not.
Yeah.
I think we make it really hard for like our kids to be in relationships. Cause they ain't as lit as us, cuz.
Oh yeah, they don't
You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't live us.
kids ain't gonna ever
You know what I'm
know.
saying? We be on point. You know
Ain't
what I'm
gonna
saying?
ever know. They be like
Flat out parent gang. You know what I'm saying? Flat out, it's us against them. You know what I'm saying? We
at
do
all
this.
times.
Yeah.
Look at kids.
Flat out, like we don't have the hard conversations in front of them or nothing like that, or disagreements in front of them. You know what I'm saying? Even though they be trying to eavesdrop.
I'm sure they probably heard a few things, but it was conversation that we talked through. Well, we talked about it.
Oh yeah, that's because you go to surround
That
sound.
was the
You go to surround sound and it's like a movie theater. Straight up. Flat out. And we can be talking about what's for dinner and you just loud as hell. I don't understand. Straight up.
I can't stand it. Whatever, James.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have conversations, and I think a lot of times we have conversations on the podcast that are hard for me to have. And we've had some we haven't had I guess if we go through something we'll have a conversation.
Yeah.
But sometimes I don't be wanting to talk about it. In front of the world, I don't be wanting to,
yeah, in front of the world, yes.
Yeah, and I be feeling like, can we talk about this first, and then we can bring it, and then that's when but it helps. It helps. It's like therapy for us.
And see, those are the conversations that I want to pot about because those are the conversations that people need to hear. Like, because these niggas going through the same shit.
Yeah,
facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it's like
Big
they look at Instagram and they see the couples taking pictures together.
Flights.
But these niggas got separate rooms.
yeah.
These niggas, he got an apartment. She still stay in the house, and they come together on holidays and
make it look good.
do all of this, and like it ain't really like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's comparison, right? Like
Yeah.
people looking at IG or whatever and being like, I want to be like them, but not knowing what's going on behind closed doors and just being grateful for what you do have or even content for what you have. And I think that's where all that comparison, comparison's a thief of joy.
Yes, ma'am.
So just comparing your relationship to other people just don't work.
Yeah.
Do what works for you.
Do what works for
You have to though. Like you said, like our little taps and stuff we be doing, our little
y'all funny.
No, she be tripping.
It works for us. Like it wouldn't probably work for everybody else. And everybody
Right.
don't have that same connection. And not to say that we don't go through stuff. We go through the same thing that everybody else go through.
Yeah.
But we love each other and we try to get through it.
Well, I do believe everybody go through different things.
I mean,
Because you got two people coming from different upbringings.
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Different.
The way you was brought up definitely has a lot to do with how you are in a relationship.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Who said something about did you say that?
I said
You
a lot.
want to know? No, not you.
Oh,
Her.
damn.
You want to you believe that it is like starting to know like where you came from? Like your background. Did you say that? I think
I don't know, girl. I say
I
a lot
think
of
you
things.
might have said that,
I say
like-
a lot of things on social.
it's important to know like where who your parents were and like where you came from.
Well, I mean,
That's
I do
so
think that is important
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
know, like, when you're dating someone and know, like, what their upbringing is and what their parents and all of that, because I need to know if you bring that into this.
Yeah.
Have you worked through that?
Yeah.
Have you processed through that?
Yeah.
Because if you haven't, you might need to go see someone for that. And I'm not going to be the one that you see
Yeah.
or the one that you take it out on, because I ain't got time for that either.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be your punching bag.
Yeah.
I've been through too many relationships where I was someone's punching bag. I'm
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Not never again.
Never
I know
again.
that's right.
I'm tired of that.
Yeah, man.
Tired of
Gotcha.
that.
And like, cause she got a lot of her mama in her, but she will not see it to save her life. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, I don't.
So what do you have that resembles your mom?
I mean, I'm my mother's child. But I know I'm my mother's child. I know I am, honey. I know you can't disrespect me. You're not gonna disrespect me if I take it very, I think because of the person I am, and I give respect.
And shout out to mama. I ain't dissing
No, but
her,
I'm my
like
mother's
that.
child. Like my
Yeah.
mother, but
The
my
overreacting-
mama fly off the handles.
The overreacting.
And I get that sometimes.
She definitely gets
Yeah.
that from her mom.
I get that sometimes. Like you
Yeah.
would not. You let her think it. I think I have more control than she does. But because I have more control than she does. But let me feel like I've been disrespected. Let me feel I'm gonna let you know about it. And I can let you absolutely know in a nice way. But we'll flip
cause
out
I was
real
like,
quick.
how you letting people know? Are you letting them know aggressively?
No,
assertively?
I mean sometimes it's just assertively, like, okay, this is what this is, but let's not do that. Again, my mama going off. This BITCH, this, this, and that. And sometimes I do go off. I'll be like, oh, hell no, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's I have Terry in me. I got him.
Shout out. Shout out to my mama.
And then that drive through, I'll be like, oh, hell no. Even my daughter said something. I got to get my life together.
Yeah.
Because we was at the drive through and she was like, okay, here we go. They better not say.
That's a shame.
And we called him.
That's a shame.
They didn't set me on the side in the middle of traffic and told me I had to wait on my food. And I'm just trying to be real calm.
So wait, where were you at? I know you wanted like a Chick-fil-A.
You definitely wanted no Chick-fil-A.
You definitely wanted Chick-fil-A.
You bet not. You bet not.
Chick-fil-A.
You bet not.
Chick-fil-A on Lindbergh. You know what? I wanted to make a statement about this. I was so mad at them. Okay. Chick-fil-A has this where you have to go around and you have to go out. When you get to the window, they don't have your order ready. They make you pull around to where the intersection is, where traffic's going one way and this way. They make you sit over there. I was so upset. I'm in the middle of traffic, and this is where you're gonna tell me to sit there because you ain't got my food ready.
You're going to the wrong Chick-fil-A.
I know. Don't you worry about it. I was so mad
because every Chick-fil-A I go to don't do that.
I said
they don't do it.
every time I come here, if you're getting a salad and you think a salad is so easy to make,
It should be.
Yeah.
Every time I come here, I gotta go around to this thing.
At Chick-fil-A, everything should be easy to make.
Oh my God!
I know they're so nice. Talking about my pleasure. Like,
yeah.
And it ain't like y'all got an extensive menu.
Listen,
It's chicken, my nigga.
Chicken. It's
Nuggets,
chicken.
fried nuggets, baked nuggets. Like, what's up?
That's
Chicken
all it
sandwiches,
is.
spicy regular.
And salad.
God.
And salad.
Fried chicken or grilled chicken.
Exactly.
That's it.
Flat out.
And that's why
it.
they normally go by quick. It's like every time you get that dang on salad.
No, I went up to that one. I was in line for like 30 minutes. I'm like, bruh,
come on.
it's chicken. I just want a salad.
Yeah.
God.
It's
Straight up.
chicken.
And she's like, Dad, here go Mama again. She mad.
She was tripping, man.
Oh my God.
She always tripping.
All right, what else you got, baby?
All right. How can someone navigate conflicts in a relationship?
That's a good one.
Well, we all have to fight fair, right? And also, we need to bring up conflict. Don't be afraid to bring it up. I think sometimes people don't want to do conflict because they think it's going to mess up everything. And it's just like, no, sometimes it's healthy conflict. You know, like you all talking about whatever. It doesn't have to always escalate to, yelling and screaming. It can just be like, a disagreement is conflict.
Yeah.
You know, so just, whatever. Well, where we going to go eat? I don't know. I want to go Chick-fil-A. Nah, I want to go Chipotle. Well, I want to go here. That's conflict, right? So conflict is conflict. So I think it's being able to talk to your partner, again, make it a safe environment, hear each other, see each other, and be able to just voice how you feel about things. I think a lot of times when people do conflict, it's more or less you did this, you did that, and I don't like this and I don't like that because you did this and you suck at life. And it's just like, use I statements. Look at me using my therapy words.
Okay.
I statements. So I feel sad.
Self accountability.
Yeah, when you yelled at me, I would like it if that didn't happen again because that really made me feel sad when you said whatever. That was a really probably a bad example, but you get the point. You get the point. Google I statements and it'll tell you how to, and that's what you use because you take the accountability, not put it on someone else.
Okay.
Right.
And so accountability is also huge, right? Yeah. Again, that whole blaming, that's not going to help anyone in a conflict. So I always tell my couples to fight fair, the three that I have. To fight fair and also make sure you let them know what your feelings are and to hear them and then always regurgitate it back. So what I'm hearing you say is that you didn't like it when I said XYZ. Yeah, okay. So then that also makes the other person feel like, oh my God, they heard me. I feel seen. I feel heard. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you just kind of go back and forth that way. Use active listening skills and all of that. Again, all my therapy words.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's something wifey struggles in. Listening skills. You know what I'm saying? Like, wifey got a translator, right? If I say something, it comes to her in like a totally different language.
Yes.
And
that's a real thing.
And she comes like, and I'll be like, what are you saying? Like, I didn't say that. Flat out. Or I ask a question or I'll make a statement and she'll ask a question. It don't have nothing to do with the statement. But it's projecting her side of the problem.
Yeah. No.
And I'll say it, and she'll be like, I don't understand what you're talking about. Like, I'm trying to get you the answer. I'm trying to get you the answer, and like, I'm asking the question to try to get the answer.
I will say that. And I'll be like, well, I don't understand, so I need you to explain to me.
Yeah.
By answering this question, and I need you to get, so I can understand it.
No, I saw this thing. I had to pull it up on my phone. I saw this quote, I guess, on Facebook. It says, unhealed people hear through their triggers, not their ears.
Ooh.
I know, right? I was like, ooh, let me screenshot that.
Damn, you be heard through your triggers, cuz. Damn. Oh, shit. We got to put her ass on retainer now,
I need to go to therapy
tomorrow.
I'm not completely healed.
Whoa.
That do you know what? Because sometimes I am triggered. Sometimes
by the simplest things.
If he'll be like I don't know what it is. He said, but like this, he's like something happened. He's like, cause like why?
Yeah, she be in defense mode.
Yeah,
and I always tell her when you talk, I say my wife. In my mind, my wife is talking to me. When a man talks, a woman should be like, my husband is talking to me. If you can't be in that mind frame, then just tell him, look, give me 10 minutes, give me 15 minutes.
Yep.
And
take breaks.
Let me go hop in the shower real quick.
Take breaks.
Let me, you know what I'm saying? I just got home from work. Let me hop in the shower real quick. And then we can sit down and talk.
Absolutely. I tell everybody to take breaks. I get over. I be like, ooh, I'm overwhelmed. Let me go take a break. I will come back. Like you have to be like, I will come back in 10 minutes, 5 minutes tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know, like you have to do that, especially if you're getting overwhelmed because again, you don't want to be hearing with your triggers.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hear with your triggers.
And that's important. Whoever at the crib first, you got to stiff arm the kids from the other spouse when they come in the house from work. Like, yo, chill.
Right.
She finna go upstairs. She finna do what she do. Wait till she come back out and then hit her with all of your, it ain't no peanut butter shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was trying to stop the bull stuff, the bull S before it hit me.
Yeah.
Oh, he was trying to give me a forewarning and be like, all right, well this happened.
That was
so don't explode. Don't go down there. Go down there and ask him, but don't, you know.
Oh yeah, I done had to tell her like, look, I'm finna tell you this because I find out a lot, but I tell her, but I tell her don't say nothing till tomorrow. Mm-hmm. She's a sleep on it person. She needs to sleep on it.
I have to. Like, I need the 10 minutes. I really do.
No, yeah.
She needs to sleep on it and address it tomorrow because she'll come from an emotional state.
Absolutely.
I'm more or less come from I come from a fact point of view. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I said, I know they teens. They stupid. She don't know that.
I'm serious. My feelings be all involved. Like, why am I feeling this way about this?
I was just about to say, why are you so...
I don't know.
Yeah,
like my babies though, my kids, like, but they growing up, and he like, this is what teenagers do, you know. But everything's a lot of things are emotion. Like I just wear my emotions on my sleeves, you know. When it comes to everything, even when it comes to us talking, that's why we think I don't want to talk about it. I get emotional when we talk about like deep things, and he be like, "What are you crying for?" And I be like, "I don't know, but I have to get it out." You know, it just, and it could be a trigger.
Yeah, dog.
But trigger of what though?
But
I'm sorry, I'm about to do therapy.
When I grew up, you know, and we talked, and you know, maybe it was just the yelling at me, and that made me cry, and you know, I'm real soft. I'm really emotional.
Gotcha.
So.
Gotcha.
I don't know. Wow.
So you gonna see a therapist?
I think I do.
You can't get into it, man.
Can't get into Mac.
What kind of insurance?
Unless you want to come over to Mac Therapy, we can get you in tomorrow. We work on Sundays over here. We ain't Chick-fil-A.
Well, I need you to get me in tomorrow.
We get you in on Sundays. We is not Chick-fil-A.
We did Chick-fil-A.
We get you in flat out.
I still love Chick-fil-A, by the way.
Yeah, me too. Even though that one made me mad, I'm still going back.
That's just one location. I don't go there, so.
Oh my God.
I don't go there.
Flat out. So tell the people where to find you at. Tell them where to listen to the podcast.
All the things. See, I am on Instagram. I don't know what my name is on Instagram. I keep saying I'm going to change all of them to the same thing. I think it's Mel the Coach. I think it's on Instagram. Or Mel. It's something. I don't remember. Just type in Melissa Webb. On Facebook, I'm Melissa Webb. The podcast is on Spotify, Apple, Untoxify, UNTOXICIFY, Untoxify Your Relationship. So you can catch me on Spotify, Apple, all the places where you get podcasts.
And her IG is Mel the THEE coach. Mel the coach.
That's why I'm like, I need to change that from coach because I'm clearly not a coach. But you know, it was some. I was like Meg D Stallion. I could be Mel D coach.
That is hilarious.
Legit, how that happened.
That is
what
funny.
you got for the people, baby?
Make sure. Okay, y'all. The lip bar. All lip glosses are $10. Make sure you use my code Mrs. Mac 314 to get 10% off your purchases and go get your lip glosses. What's coming up? Easter's coming up.
I'm mad about Easter. They got it in March and it's supposed to be in April.
It's on the last day.
Yeah,
it's on the last day.
Yeah, that's not supposed to be like that traditionally. I don't know what's wrong with the government. I guess it's because Biden.
It's the calendar year.
It's the calendar.
It's the calendar year.
Ain't got nothing to do with the government.
Anyway, make sure
y'all don't think the government make the calendar?
Make sure y'all enjoy your holiday with your family. And I'm gonna pray that I can get my husband to barbecue for me.
Oh, my brother barbecuing.
Look, see.
On Easter?
Yes.
Come on.
Okay. Word of the day. Mm-hmm. Get therapy if you got childhood trauma. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Get you a coach if you got today trauma. Amen. We gone.
Bye, y'all.
Hold up, wait. We do have a Patreon where you can support us. We have a $5 tier, $10 tier,
$20 tier.
Vlogs. We have fun. What else we do?
Dates, behind the scenes stuff from the podcast. Y'all see more of our family. Y'all just get more of us.
Link is in the description. All you gotta do is go down, click the link.
Yep.
Help support us. You know what I'm saying? Help us keep going. You know what I'm saying?
And it's a donation, y'all. So whatever you donate, it's more than
you get access.
welcome.
You get access to everything.
Yes. So,
flat out.
Come on, make sure y'all come on over on this side because it's lit.
You hear me? Sacrifice gang.